I think we need people to become aware of that they're having an emotion.
Yes.
And
Yes.
before they react to the emotion, they need to apply a couple of questions, your tools you're talking about. So the one is goes,
Yes.
wow, to identify what is the emotion. Wow, I'm offended. Wow, I'm angry. Wow, I'm whatever, right? I mean, just
Yes.
asking that question in my mind diffuses the reaction, the emotional reaction, because you're now quantifying or defining what's going on. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I
I'm
think
angry,
you're on to something really good for once,
right?
Chris. You're on
And
to
so that's
something.
the first that's the first thing you say is, oh, yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry, or that, yeah, and then you say, why am I angry? Well, because
No,
so
no,
you
no.
follow that. Go
We
ahead.
got to back up. It's too much. That you can't go there yet, actually. What you have to do is you have to identify a feeling in your body. Something you got to feel something. And you've got to be able to stop that before you get out of control. So you only have the tiniest bit of time to do this. This is
Yeah.
this is really critical you get this right.
So you and I are talking, blah blah blah. We're talking back and forth. We're having a conversation, and then you say something, or I say something that insults you somehow, that offends you somehow. Whether I mean to or not is irrelevant. Something I say offends you.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Not
tone of
offends
the
me, you annoy me. That's what happens. You annoy me.
no, but I think if you're annoyed, your emotional reaction is going to be different than if you're offended.
I guess I don't know. I normally get annoyed with you. I don't really get offended by you actually.
I
Because
know,
what
no,
happens
that my point is I'm trying to work out if some, because the issue we're going to have is someone has an emotional reaction that they can't overcome, so we need it to be a strong reaction. Being annoyed with someone doesn't necessarily trigger you doing something that's not the best in that situation. I'm worried that someone's going to have an emotional reaction and then blow up in a way that actually is really bad for the situation.
Yeah, yeah, no, that happens. Yes, exactly. But first, it's like typically most people don't go from 0 to 100 instantly. There's some things, and they might not even know this yet. But this is why you got to rolling around in jujitsu because you start to feel a little bit of uncomfort, and it could be half a second before you see red. But man, in that half a second, you've got to manage your
So,
emotions,
so you,
right?
I get your analogy with the rolling around. What is the rolling around in this scenario? Is what I'm trying to get to. So you and I are talking back and forth, boom, 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 and I say something, and it changes your thinking.